Hello everyone, I added another tool to my website. So this is AI background remover. Let's check. It uses a really small, like 42 megabyte AI model just to remove the background. Okay, let's select the image. Let's say this one. It analyzes. It is great with like portraits, animals, products, or let's say sharp objects. I mean, it may even work for like transparent, like that's the definition. I just copy pasted that information, but it doesn't work great all the time. So nice, let's click and is it done? Okay, we can download. Usually this should be enabled. Let's refresh it. I'm gonna select multiple. You can select like multiple objects. Let's select this one and select this one. These are the cases actually I'm gonna use mostly. So let's select only one of them. Okay. So when the process is done, it generates the PNG transparent file. We can fine tune it a little bit. I'm gonna show you guys that. Okay, first one is done. I mean, it doesn't take too much time. Of course, depends on the resolution too. So we can select background color to see like fine tuning if you need to fine tune stuff to make your image a little bit better. This is a hard image, by the way. Like this is crazy hard because white over white, just there is sharp. I mean, it is crazy hard image to make transparent, but of course it is really easy on Photoshop. I know that, but yeah, we can do stuff like that. For example, let's click on the flower. Let's see, there is a big bokeh behind it. So that's why it is struggling with the blurry flower. Like I am showing the like hard parts, like which cases it will struggle. Okay, when you know those cases, you will understand like, oh, I can use this a lot or not. Okay, you can add feather on the edges if you want. And like most of the time, I think like the perfect use case will be person, like people, portraits, whatever, or animals. And they need to be sharp, okay? They need to be not blurry. So on those cases, it will work great. Let's check. If you don't believe me, okay, let's see. We can fine tune it a little bit. You can zoom into the page if you want. Yeah. Let's fine tune it. Nice. We can add a little bit feather, but I think without feather, it is pretty good. So, and then you can download the PNG. That's it. Now we have transparent. Actually, 1 pixel feather would be good idea. Yeah, would be good idea. A little bit fine tuning may need it, but that's it. Just depending on your CPU, because this works on CPU, it uses like these days we have like multiple core CPUs, like 4 core, 8 core, 16 core. For example, I have 16 core CPU Ryzen, and it uses only 1 core. Okay, it just needs 1 core because it is designed like that. It can't work like multiple cores same time. If that was the case, it would take like 2 seconds per image probably. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it later maybe. If I ever need to make, let's say, 100 image, 500 image transparent, that means I need to optimize the tool. But if that day never comes, this is the tool we will have for a while. Okay, so that's it. By the way, check the other tools too. I mean, for example, like Convert, Compress, and the Clump. I am using these 2 tools all the time. I updated them, by the way. They are now much better and stable. It wasn't this like great UI and sexy before. Now it is much better. We can select multiple images and then, for example, make all of them 500 pixel width. Height is automatic, and then I can select the format, quality, and convert all of them. If the image count is more than 5, it will create a zip one file, so it will zip all of them. But if it is less than 5, it will just download it one by one. For example, 1, 2. That's it. Like it will download one by one. And for the clamp, I'm gonna make a video about this later on, so it's fine. I mean, you should use it all the time on on every project, literally every project, I definitely come here, like create, for example, my H1, let's say H2, H3, like I create my all sizes, like needed sizes coming from the Figma design or the website. I create those sizes and add it to the Bricks Builder variable. That's it. Don't forget to set your HTML size, by the way. Yeah, that's that. I'm thinking to add like a couple more AI tools here. So if you guys have any idea, tell me. For example, I added this one too because I usually do tons of DNS lookups. This uses the Cloudflare endpoint and it is pretty solid. So it just works. It works great. And this one great too. I mean, I think we don't need it anymore. At least for the Google font, like Bricks Builder 2.0 will come with the font, offline font download automatically, finally. But for the Google font, like when you need, let's say, licensed fonts, let's say, I don't know, Helvetica, I don't know, like there are tons of fonts. It is possible to use them now. Oh, by the way, yeah, that's not the thing. Yeah. This is the thing, yeah. For example, you guys can check any font from here. Let's say I want this crazy font, okay? And this doesn't exist on the Google font, of course. Just copy the link, this URL, paste it, and then you will have it. By the way, I added a like danger notice here. So when you are saving this, don't save it with the same file because the fucking font studios scanning the websites and internet, if they find the same name, okay, they will email you, ask you for money, send us €500, like $1,000 or stupid something like that, or just name it like that, just in case. Okay, keep it in mind. And the type kit, the Adobe fonts, works as well. As you guys know, you guys create a URL like that. When you use the Adobe fonts, you create the project and then it gives you a link like this, similar to this, and then you can use this as well. And of course, none of the fonts exist on the Google fonts. So that's it. That's why I created this tool, because time to time clients ask me like, they give us a font name, like they are using 20 years, 30 years for their graphic design, but the using this font for graphic design is different licensing, using it for the web, different licensing. Like let's say they paid a licensing fee for their graphic design, but actually most of the time they don't have the license for the internet. So that's why you guys need to be careful about those stuff, even when it comes from the client. Okay, just be careful. That's it. Do I want to show anything else? Yeah, this is base 64. Oh, this tool, yeah, this is crazy good. Like random CSS generator. It generates a little bit random, like not completely. It randomizes the values of each of them. If you don't want to like waste time with the random, let me give you some tip. Make this one. That's it. And then start from top. Yeah, just check the some of them is broken. Just ignore. Continue. Oh, these ones are like great. These ones are great. I love it. Yeah, you guys can check stuff like that. Continue. Boom, boom, boom. There are tons of options, and thanks to the like these values, you can a little bit change it, randomize it as well. So yeah, and this is another tool. That's it. See you guys on the next video. I just want to show off this couple of my tools. See you guys on the next video.